Holy am I about to get a song? My own song?
Cecily, your first big song and dance number comes in episode 2, opposite Aaron, who plays Danny. How much time did you two have to rehearse together beforehand, and what sort of advice, if any, did this Broadway vet provide?
I don't know that Aaron is the type that would have ever given me any notes. He's too polite. It's hard because of, our shooting schedule, number one, but just with COVID rules, there wasn't a lot of time to rehearse together. So it was a lot at home. Our choreographer, Chris Catelli, is the best. And I enticed him over to my house I would cook him dinner and then make him just rehearse with me as much as possible, because that's the thing I was most nervous about, was dancing. So it was always like, okay, Chris, I'll make you salmon if you make this a little easier for me.
Now it's time to enjoy the ride.
I think much like the music borrows from these wonderful classics, Chris really let classic dance and classic choreography influence all of these. I mean, we talked a lot about this great number from, I believe it's from Summerstock with Gene Kelly and Judy Garland. And that's that was one of our big references that we looked at.
Danny is described as something of a rapscallion. Where did you draw your inspiration for this character? For
me, this guy's, he's Billy Bigelow from Carousel in the Town.
Who, me?
It's just something I've always wanted to do and be a part of. So maybe it was just the performance of Billy Bigelow that I've done in my head or, in my room or something.
And tonally, this duet is a lot different from other songs in Schmigadoon because Melissa realizes that she's getting her very own musical number.
Oh, it's my range and everything.
Cecily, how important was it for you to express that duality in your performance?
That's funny. It's like, that's why I felt okay about the dancing anyways, because I'm not one of these performers. I am truly in real life, a woman that really loves musicals and is pumped to get her own number. It was a little bit freeing knowing that I didn't have to be able to dance like Aaron and still be able to dance next to him, because it's more about like, look how much fun she's having and look how freeing it is.
You must really be hurting. But don't you worry. Betsy is gonna make it all better.
Dove, episode 2 is also a big episode for Betsy. How would you describe this character?
I feel like Betsy is a sort of a classic feminine temptress, like even down to like the farmer's daughter trope, like that makes me laugh. It's like, she's the farmer's daughter, and everything about her, the way that she presents, her costuming, how hypersexualized she is, like it really lends to that kind of character that I feel like we all have in our heads as a reference.
And the show really plays with the whole age ambiguity trope, especially in episode 2.
I think that that's one of the funnier parts of the character, is that it's just like, that's something I would have never articulated before watching a musical, but it's so true. Like when Cecily's like, so-and-so was 60, but she was 35. It's like, that's so true. Like there's just this like big kind of like watery ageless gap where they really all like were 16, but 35.
There's the swing I used to swing on the summer that I turned 14. Oh, it seems like that was only yesterday.
But it wasn't, right?
The funniest part of it is that Betsy is a non-person. So it's like there wasn't really anything to deconstruct, because the whole joke is that she's like an idea.
Betsy at one point tries to tempt Josh with an assortment of picnic snacks. What was your favorite sight gag?
My favorite sight gag, probably either the bratwurst, because it is so ridiculous, or the pie, because I was really eating that and it was too good, you guys. And it's just like, how fun is it to push the limits of what we're allowed to do on camera like that?